Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blogs. So let's get to it. All right, you guys. So first story up, a sad story. I must report on yet another shooting. They say that this is the 18th school shooting of the year. And if you guys are counting, we are only 45 days into 2018, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose. Yesterday, a little bit before 3 p.m., so almost before school was out, former student Nicholas Cruz walked onto the campus at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. He pulled the fire alarm, drew the kids out of their classes, and then started to shoot them. When they realized that they were being shot at, they run back into the building, and he followed them in, and that was when he started his rampage of going from class to class and shooting at people that were huddled trying to protect themselves. They say that Nicholas Cruz is 19 years old, so not quite sure why he was even still in high school, but he had been recently expelled. And they haven't exactly said why he felt that he needed to go in and shoot up the school. Not sure exactly what's going on with him, but yeah. They did capture Nicholas and arrested him, but not before he killed 17 people. Okay, and they're saying that that's a mixture of students and adult staff from the school. And yeah, you guys, just another terrible. I mean, this has become so normal in our society right now. I don't even know if we can say that this is, 18 school shootings. I mean, we haven't even heard about every one of them, but that's what they are reporting. And terrible. I don't even know what needs to happen to change what's going on. We can get into the whole thing about gun laws. I still will maintain that I don't think anybody needs assault rifles, and there needs to be some changes made within Congress, within our laws. But there is a huge pushback, and the gun association, the gun community do not want that to happen. These kids are getting killed left and right, and at this point I really feel like the Republicans don't care. I'm not saying that people shouldn't have the right to bear arms. However, there definitely needs to be some changes made. But again, I don't even know what changes need to be made. This boy actually did get his gun legally. He applied when he turned 18. He purchased the gun a year ago, and he has had it ever since. So yeah, some changes definitely. I just don't know how they're going to ever come about though. But in the meantime, like I said, to the families and friends of the 17 children that were killed, our prayers go up for them. I am so terrified for my child who is still in high school, and damn, at this point, even my child that's in college. It's almost as if people just go onto these campuses and know that these kids are sitting ducks. Now, what's interesting is that in these neighborhoods where these shootings are being taken place, is the inner city schools all have gun detectors, and they have mandatory locking of the front doors when school is in. This is all going on in the inner city, and then you hear about these other schools where these I hate to just be like, is it just the white kids that's doing it? But my goodness, maybe it's time that we start looking at all the schools and not necessarily just the inner city schools, because it is happening more prevalently in the suburban communities. Okay, so that's also something to look at. But yeah, terrible, just a tragedy. More kids killed senselessly, and adults, all under the hands. Right as of now, I feel like the Republicans have blood on their hands. And excuse me, I got a little distracted. We're gonna see if any changes are made. I'm not really hopeful that anything really will change with the gun laws. Your stupid ass president did say that instead of him talking about the fact that the gun was the thing that killed these people, he more so concentrated on the mental instability of this child and how it needed to be reported. Okay, because everybody knew that he was crazy, and actually it was a going thing around the campus that said that if anybody was going to shoot up the school, Nicholas Cruz would be the one to do it. Okay, so your stupid ass president has decided to take that portion of the story and make that be the focus, the mental illness of this child, not the fact that he was going in here and shooting these people with a fucking assault rifle. Anyway, that's it. Like I said, prayers up to the friends and family, also to these children that have to go to school every day and fear their lives. I don't know what needs to happen. What do you guys think about it, though? Do you think that assault rifles need to be put out of rotation, out of population altogether? You guys leave your comments about it below. And then, speaking of your stupid ass president, they say that the newest idea that has come along is that Trump wants to scrap the current SNAP program. SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which is just basically the EBT card where you're able to get food, it's like food stamps. He wants to scrap the food stamps program as it is and now bring in food boxes. They labeled it a Blue Apron type program where the box would have cereal and peanut butter and, shelf items such as canned fruit, canned vegetables, canned meat, okay, and canned milk. I was listening to that story and I was like, this is the motherfucker that you guys have put into fucking office. The nigga want to give you guys damn emergency disaster food every single damn day. Now, I will admit that there needs to be some sort of control placed on the SNAP program, but I will be willing to bet that this is not the way to go. Are you really trying to make these people eat food that can sit on the shelf for 2 and 3 years? What about fresh vegetables and fresh meats and fresh fruits? Now, I always think to myself, like, people that are on food stamps should not be able to use these things that, like, not fast food restaurants, but some mom and pop type small businesses are able to take EBT cards. And so I always kind of had a little issue with that, because I'm thinking to myself, like, you take your ass to the store and buy the food and cook it, okay? Or at least get your frozen dinners, whatever you're going to do there. I mean, there's no restrictions as far as the store is concerned for the most part. So I did have an issue with that. But other than that, I'm just thinking to myself, like, really? No. He's saying that it's going to save the nation almost $130 billion in the next decade. Okay, so the Republicans are all for it. Of course, the Democrats don't want it. Okay, I'm just hoping that his base realizes that they're the ones that are going to be the most affected. Okay, we all know that poor white people are the ones who are mostly on food stamps. Okay, yes, our cousins is on it too, but definitely not as much as poor white people are. And like I said, these are the motherfuckers that they put in office. So if this does not make them upset, okay, when they realize that they getting this kind of shit every single month, I don't know what else. I don't know what's gonna get them upset, child. Okay, but I wish I would be eating some fucking great value damn peaches and some old corn and peas from 8 months ago that they done decided to throw in the box and throw my way. Like, no, so I don't know what to say about y'all president. That motherfucker is crazy. But what's scary about it is if he gets enough push behind it, then it's definitely a possibility. I would like to think that it wouldn't happen, but y'all, you never know these days. What y'all think needs to happen with this SNAP program? Because we all know people that's been on that shit that don't really need it. We all have heard the argument that, food stamps make people lazy and, just government assistance period makes people lazy and they begin to rely on it, and a lot of people do, but then there are a lot that don't. Okay, so y'all tell me what you think about this new Blue Apron program. Old Trump say he gonna make America great again. That's y'all fucking president with his old baby hair chewed off in the back, bald ass. Alright, you guys, so the Queen's Court, this is going to be so fast because I'm starting to just get tired of talking about it. First of all, I don't know none of them folks. Roxanne minds her own fucking business on her channel. I take care of what I got to do over here, and I can't be worried about what everybody else is doing over there. Okay, I know it's a whole lot of drama going on, but you guys know me. Roxanne stays clear of the bullshit. So all I'm going to say is I think it's very unfortunate that something so dynamic and something that had so much promise has seemed to have imploded. I don't know if it has been You know, just the personalities of the two people trying to work together. I'm not quite sure if it could be social media that is weighing in so much, that is in everybody's ear and really just getting the story so fucked up and distorted that there's no recovery. I don't really know what exactly it is, but I just think that it's unfortunate. This was something that everybody was enjoying. I'm sure they were making good money, and if they don't seem to get it worked out, then you know that's just a wasted opportunity gone. Okay, and I feel bad for both of them, just everything involved in that, you know. But like I said, I'm not in that. So y'all don't have to keep asking me to talk about it. Roxanne minds her own fucking business, okay? And it's been working for me for 8 goddamn years. And that's the way that I prefer that it works. I know they have a lot of engagements together that are coming up, and hopefully when they get together, they're able to work it out. That's all I got to say about it all, you guys. Next story. Alright, you guys, your boy Nelly. Old Cornell Hayes, honey. He been in these news these days, haven't they? They say this time it is a sexual assault case that happened over in Essex, get my words together, over in the UK. They say actually it happened at the end of the year last year in December. He was performing at the Cliffs Pavilion. After his performance, they say that a fan of his had walked up to him and wanted to take a picture with him. Cornell got upset, or got aggressive, I should say, and grabbed onto her arm and then made her and her friends go into the dressing room with him and his crew. But then he separated himself and this girl from the rest of the group and went into a separate room where he started to masturbate. He was trying to take off her shirt. She didn't want to do that. He was trying to make her give him a blowjob. You know, she got upset. She ran off. You know, she said he called her a cunt. Okay. She didn't report it right away because she was afraid that people would not listen to her. She knew of the case that was going on where, what was the girl's name? Monique Green. Remember, she also accused him of actual rape in a tour bus. Monique had dropped the charges. Well, the charges were dropped because Monique would not cooperate with the police. And Monique was saying that it was from pressure of social media and people were coming after her and it was making her life unbearable. Okay. But right after right after the case was dropped, then she went on to decide to sue Cornell, okay, Nelly, for sexual assault and for defamation of character. So, you know, I don't really know how that works. Is she suing for money now? Is it a civil case as opposed to the DA was doing? I don't really know. But now he has this case going on over there in the UK. His lawyer said they knew about it already and that they welcome the investigation because Cornell has declared that he is innocent and he knows that the investigation will see it that way as well. They're saying that his girlfriend, Ms. Jackson, was with him on this particular tour the whole time and that there was no way that he was going to have time to be grabbing women by arms and taking them in the back and taking off shirts and masturbating and, you know, blowjobbing and all of that. So, look, I don't know what to believe what's going on with Nelly, but I will tell you that Nelly has had so many stories over the years where people have either accused him of raping somebody, there have been drug allegations, there has been a lot of smoke around Nelly. Okay, again, I'm not saying that the man is guilty, but I just think that we all need to kind of keep our eye on it because where there's smoke, there's fire. This may very well be one of those times where somebody is just, you know, capitalizing on all the shit else that's going on. Because at this point, why are you going in the back room with any damn body with Nelly these days? Okay, the nigga got enough shit going on with him. You couldn't pay me to get my ass in the room alone with Nelly. Okay, shit. Bitch, you ain't fixing to rape me. So I don't really know what to believe there, but yeah. Y'all been believing everybody else been sexually assaulting and raping folks these last few months, but nobody wants to seem to believe that Nelly did it. Just like y'all believe Russell Simmons could have did it and Nelly could have did it as well. I'm just telling y'all, let's just keep our eye on it. Let's keep our cat eye on it, okay? Gonna see what's going on with Nelly. Alright, you guys, I'm getting tired of talking about Cardi B. I'm gonna have to retire her, I think, after this week, if unless it is just some huge story. This particular week, they're saying that Cardi B was upset with Tammy Roman for inserting her in her Bonnet Chronicles comedy. You guys know that Tammy Roman has the Bonnet Chronicles, and she gets on there, you know, with her mouth like this, and she be talking about, you know, whatever's going on. And it's funny, we all get a little giggle out of it. This last time she was talking about Cardi B and the fact that, you know, she loved Cardi B and all of that, but she looked at the pictures of her recently and she looks pregnant, okay? She looks at least 3 or 4 months pregnant. And, you know, she just waiting for Cardi B to come on out and admit it. Cardi B comes back out and says, you know what, I've been minding my business over here. I had shit to do. I did what I needed to do. Took me a nap, woke up, and everybody is fucking talking about me, okay? I don't talk about nobody. I don't talk about you. I don't even really know you. So why is it that you have to talk about me all the goddamn time, okay? If you're not eating my puss, I was like, ooh, girl. If I'm not making money with you, then you need to leave me alone. And, you know, listen. No woman wants to be called pregnant if they're not pregnant. I have made that mistake in the past. Okay, we've even talked about people on here where we thought maybe they were pregnant. You know, the latest is always Rihanna or Monica. Those seem to be the ones that's been pregnant for 3 fucking years. Okay, I even said that I thought that Brandy was pregnant. And it doesn't look like Brandy is pregnant. Okay, women gain weight. So Cardi B could very well not be pregnant, okay? And then when you go and tell somebody that they look pregnant, well, that cannot be the most flattering, okay? Because most pregnant women are heavy. And that's heavy because they got a damn baby in there, all right? So, yeah, you know, we gonna stop doing shit like that. Now, they're saying, though, that Cardi B's team is actually going against what she's saying and saying that she is pregnant. They're saying that she had a performance after the Super Bowl and that her team told the people at some club where this performance was that she was not going to go out there and party because she's a few months pregnant. She's gonna drink her water and she's not gonna get in that whole party atmosphere. So that is the rumor, at least that TMZ has put out, saying that her team is the one that actually put the rumor out there to begin with. And then of course Cardi B has responded to that as well and saying, but right after I finished my performance there, I went to the Migos performance. So what the fuck are you guys talking about? Again, you guys, it's always all this speculation about whether or not these celebrities are pregnant or not. Until that person says it, I think I'm going to start reserving the right to just not even comment it on any, you know, because there are times when I'm fucking look like I am 3 months pregnant, bitch, and I know I'm not pregnant, honey. This shop been shut down since Jada was born. Okay, so yeah, not a good feeling. Did I ever tell you guys how when we were selling our house in Inglewood? You know, and we had Jada and Joe were little, so Jada's room was set up like a nursery, and so this couple came and they were looking at the house, and you know, it was going really well. They loved the house and they was looking at all the different rooms and everything, and the wife, you know, she loved the nursery, and she was just like, oh, that would be perfect. And I looked at her and I said, oh yeah, it would be perfect. Like, when do you do? Okay, and then the husband looked at me and was just like, shook his head like no. And then all of a sudden she started getting upset, and then she started like getting the watery eye, and I looked at my husband looked at me like, oh, you fucked it up. So then she started saying, well, you know, I was pregnant like a year ago, but I lost the baby. And then she sat down at the table and she got to telling us what happened with the baby, and her husband was looking all uncomfortable and she started crying, and I was looking at her and my husband was looking at me like, Roxanne, you fucked up this sale. These people love the house, and I was just like, You would think after that time I learned, and really I did learn. I don't say that to people that I just know off the street, but I'm really gonna learn from now on and realize that you know, people even in the spotlight, you know, they gain weight, they lose weight just according to what is going on in their life at the time. So until Cardi B says that she's pregnant, we just gonna run with she's not, okay? And like I said, I think I'm going to retire my girl unless something just way off, way big comes along, because, child, I'm tired of it too. I'm gonna have to stop doing my damn videos right here. I'm parked right in front of my building, and child, it is just folks coming out. They distracting me. Anyway, Tiffany Haddish. Everybody's all up in arms about telling the secret story of when she met Beyonce and how Beyonce was real nice to her and had kind of walked off, and then she walked up to Jay-Z and she was talking to him, and some actress came up to him and put her hand on his chest. Got a little too close. Okay, so close that Beyonce had to come back over there like, bitch, back the fuck up. Okay, we don't do that around here. And everybody is upset that Tiffany even spilled the beans because, you know, we know that Beyonce and Jay-Z are private and they only tell shit about their relationship if they really want to. I am just going to say that this kind of shit happens all the time. I mean, when you are married to a Jay-Z or a Beyonce, motherfuckers is gonna try you every single time. So I bet you that Beyonce got that damn radar on the back of her head. Okay, that antenna. She know when a motherfucker is trying her that day. So even though Beyonce has never come out and said shit like that, I'm sure this happens all the time. She's always got to check a bitch. Okay, let her know that she is definitely around and she got her good eye on you. So even though, you know, Tiffany Haddish was just excited and maybe talking too much, it is not that big of a deal. And only because I don't think she was doing it in a messy trying to, you know, drop some tea on Beyonce and Jay-Z. I think she was more excited about the fact that she was even there talking to them and that, you know, she was able to just kind of see some interaction that went on. But yeah, she wasn't trying to be messy or trying to be that way. You know, Tiffany Haddish you just say it. Okay, she's excited. She's in a new community. She is, you know, recently successful. It's just blown up so big for her and she's happy to be there. So, you know, it's all good. She gonna learn as time goes on and maybe certain things happen in Hollywood is best not said, but it's okay, you guys. All right, you guys, so your girl Wendy Williams. Okay, she was walking amongst her audience again the other day and she almost passed out again. Okay, stumbled a little bit on the stairs, kind of eyes got big like, oh shit, not again, but was able to recover right away. All this on camera again. And I'm just looking at this and going, okay, Wendy Williams, when are you going to admit that there is something wrong? Of course, we got the required video of her sitting on her damn, you know, disturbingly old lady-ish room, this couch, like she always sits there, got her Nick Cannon turban on, you know, and her robe, and you know, she got all her fucking fluids on the damn table, and she got Kevin taking this video of her saying that she doesn't quite have the flu, but you know, she's feeling flu-ish. And I'm thinking to myself, like, not saying that people don't pass out, people don't get woozy, you know, the flu does take over a lot of times. I mean, this flu season has been terrible, all right? So not saying that it is impossible to happen, but I'm just looking at this situation like this is the second time in a couple of months that you have almost passed out when you done went all these years on the damn show and nothing like that happened. So what are we supposed to believe? Something else is going on there. Now, Wendy Williams has decided to cancel the rest of this week as she tries to get herself back together. And I just want her to get herself together. I don't know what's going on, but I just really have a feeling that there is something happening with Wendy's health. And it could be all the stress that she's under with that husband and his you know, his fiance, which is crazy. I mean, how your husband got a fiance, but it could be a whole bunch of other shit. And I just really hope, you know, my rock star doctors out there, the real ones. Yeah, I ain't called on y'all in a long time. I want you guys to weigh in because I could be wrong. I mean, shit, I guess it could be the flu. I mean, you know, folks got the flu right now, but I'm just like, this passing out. I'm the only one that feel like something else going on here. Real rock star doctors, let me know. We're going to send a rest in peace to Fantasia's nephew, Fantasia Barrino, the famous singer. That's not her last name any longer. I believe she got married. But her nephew, Taquan Washington, was shot and killed in front of a house in Greensboro, North Carolina the other day. Okay, they said that he got into an argument with 21-year-old David Lee White Jr. and that David had shot and killed him. They did arrest him. He's being charged with first-degree murder, held without bail, and the Barrino family has suffered a tragedy. This child, Taquan Washington, was Fantasia's oldest nephew, and he was the son of her brother, Rico Barrino, the singer. I think Rico is the singer, right? Yes, I believe that he is. So very sad that this child's life was cut short and he will not go on to fall in love and get married and have family of his own and grow to be an old man to see his grandchildren and things like this. This life has been cut short and very sad. 18 years old, so he only leaves behind his parents, of course, his family, his friends. Rest in peace to Taekwon Washington. You guys know what I think I don't like about this makeup is I think, now this is the 5.75. I think that is too full coverage for me. Like, I be feeling like I need some imperfections and a little bit of my own skin to shine through. And for the most part, I be feeling like my whole face looks like clay. So I think I'm gonna have to take it down from the full coverage to the medium coverage. Anyway, y'all, that's completely off. We ain't even talking about that. Let's get to these quickies, you guys. Xscap with an E is now Xscap with a 3. That's right, you guys. Now that it's only 3 members in Xscap because Kandi has decided not to go on in future endeavors with the group, they are now Xscap, Xscap, and where the E would be, there's now a 3. Okay, clever. Little 90-ish, you know, that's kind of what they used to do back in the day. But this is a way to clarify whether or not you're going to be seeing the, you know, the original group Xscap with Kandi, or if you're just going to be getting the 3. Okay, it's sort of like what Morris Day and the Time did. When Morris Day fell out with the Time, T-I-M-E, he created his own little band, Morris Day and the Time, T-Y-M-E. Okay, and he was able to travel and do the music that way. That way, if you knew T-Y-M-E, baby, you was not getting Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis there. So that's fine. That's fine. Kandi does say that she is going to be performing with them at the Essence Festival, so they will be Xscap, Xscap. Okay, but other than that, if you get the 3, then it's only the 3. Mary Harvey, she filed a case against Steve Harvey, okay, all shit, you know, saying that he had wrongfully divorced her and she was trying to get her money and all of that. Okay, she filed the shit in California. The judge threw the case out because the case should be filed where the divorce happened, which was in Texas. Okay, I'm gonna need for Mary to quit fucking around with these people who ain't got sense enough to know that you should file the case in the same place where the damn divorce originally happened. I mean, even I know that, and I ain't no damn lawyer. That sounds like a basic thing that lawyers should know. I don't know if she's still messing with that same lady who actually, when you listen to her, even though I believe she has Mary's best interest at heart, or sometimes I'm not even sure if she does, but you know, she's like a fast talker activist. She says she's a lawyer, and but if you didn't know that the motherfucking case needed to be tried in Texas, and child, I can't fuck with the child no more. Mary, go on and get you some representation that knows what they doing, please. The judge has told Vince he got to come up with $65,000 to cover the payments on a repossessed, was it a Rolls Royce or a Wraith or something like that? Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to come up off them 65 G's, homeboy. Vince was like, baby, you know what? Everybody fucking wants money from me. I owe every damn body. Just get in damn line. They say 20-year-old Laker Lonzo Ball from the Ball family, the oldest one, the one that the father worked so hard to get on the Laker team. Well, he has gotten his 19-year-old girlfriend, Denise Garcia, pregnant. That's right, you guys. They are infanticipating. The stories say that this is his longtime girlfriend from high school. Okay, Roxanne says the nigga was just in high school last year, so how fucking long time can it be? I mean, I guess they could have been together since 9th grade, but, you know, whatever. He done got the girl knocked up. She is going to be having his baby. I guess he's taking a page out of Kobe's book. Remember when Kobe and Vanessa first got together and she got pregnant right away and they were so young? And, well, they are still together today. Been through a few bumps, and we know that they done been through some bumps, but they have come out on the other side still together. Okay, so maybe that'll happen for Lonzo. 20 years old, though. And lastly, you guys, how many of you are excited that Black Panther will be coming out tomorrow? Actually, I believe it's coming out at midnight tonight. You can catch some midnight shows in certain places. I am pumped. I have my tickets for a show on Saturday for my husband and I, and we're going to go see it and enjoy it. I have not heard any bad reviews about it, which is so good, because people were in my comments when I talked about it before, you know, saying that the buildup is too high and the expectation is too high and there's no way they're going to be able to live up to it. And you know, just being really negative. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, you just hating just for hate fucking sake. I mean, can the damn show come out? Can we be excited that a black movie is coming out? I mean, y'all done came up with all kind of shit. Y'all want them to give money from the show to the black communities, and y'all got all this to say about the black people don't own the damn movie, the whole distribution company, and that's why you shouldn't support it. And instead of the fact that all of these black people have been employed by Marvel Comics to put this movie out, okay, and they are making some money, okay, yes, it would be lovely to own the damn distribution companies and be able to green light movies. And who's to say that it won't happen in the future? All I'm saying is, can we fucking be excited about the goddamn movie without you guys having to come around and trying to dim our light? Bitch, I'm going, and I'm excited. I ain't gonna get all dressed up and shit, but you best believe I'm gonna have my foods with me. But I always do. That ain't nothing new. Can't be buying no damn $30 hot dog and Slurpee shit. But you guys let me know if you're gonna be enjoying the movie this weekend as well. Okay, we already know that it's going to be the #1 movie. It's already the #1 movie. I'm excited about Black Panther. Even though it ain't just all women, we gonna give it the fist pump of righteousness anyway. Y'all going? Guys, that is it. Let me get off of here. It is hot as fuck in this car. This weather is so crazy in Atlanta. It's 70 degrees. I'm just like, I thought we was gonna get one more cold snap so a nigga can get off of work for a few days, but it don't look like it's gonna happen. I guess we're heading into the spring months. Anyway, you guys, that's it. Let me get off of here. We do this every single week, so make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you come back. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.